As the Spice Girls had one-word descriptions of their personas,
This is so funny. We were talking about the Spice Girls yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
what one word would you each use to describe your character in Sucker Punch? You're not allowed to use
Dynamic.
posh.
Wait,
Your
what?
character.
So
Your
I have to-
character, though. Just
Oh.
one word for your character.
based on the Spice Girls?
No. The
You guys
Spice
go
Girls,
first.
The Spice Girls was just like to throw us off. You know, like you
Okay.
have Sporty Spice, and then you have like, you know. So I would say protector.
Fearful?
The driver.
That doesn't count as a word.
Pilot. No,
Driver.
good.
Now, as a butt-kicking dancers in the film, you battle against an array of CGI monsters and zombies. How much patience was required filming those scenes, given all the technical wizardry involved?
I think, you know, I don't know if patience is the right word because I didn't feel like I ever had to be patient with this film. It was just such an onslaught constantly of things to do, places to go. I mean, if anything, it was the opposite. It was like, how can you be as hyperactive as you possibly can be? How much energy can you have and how do you utilize it? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, with all the training and then the shooting. I mean, it's such a crazy film that to be within that, you really have to kind of be focused and switched on and kind of there, you know.
And it's like in those moments your adrenaline is rushing so much that even in between the takes when we did have a little bit of downtime, we were just so pumped and amped up.
And is it ever surreal when there's someone with a tennis ball and end of a stick pretending to be a dragon chasing after you?
That's funny. I didn't have a tennis ball.
I had a tennis ball once when I was shooting the dragon, but that's what's so amazing about Zach. I mean, he really gives you an open invitation to what's going on in that head of his and like really allows you to be fully aware of what's going on around you.
The thing that I love the most in regards to what the question you just asked is when we're in the dragon and orc world, all the stunt guys who we'd been training with for months and months and months were playing all the orcs, and their orc heads were molded to sort of represent their faces and their features. And so as these, you know, you don't see them in the morning, so then you just see this orc walking towards you and you're like, Maddie, is that you? You know, and he's head to toe in an orc outfit, but you can tell because of his little ears or like his little cheeks or the way, but he's totally an orc, you know.
Now, the training for the film was, I heard from Emily and Jenna, was very hard. Do you still bear any scars or injuries from that?
I have a little scar on the side of my head from where I copped a steel bayonet to the head.
Ouch.
And nothing else really visual. We had a lot of bruises and stuff that we were pretty proud of.
I nicked
Soreness
my
was-
shins.
Oh, yeah.
That's from box
yeah.
jumps.
Oh, yeah.
I was terrible at them.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Now on to some quick individual questions. Abby, you recently reunited with Oscar Isaac for
Yeah.
W.E., which is directed by Madonna.
Yeah.
How was she like to work for?
She was amazing to work with. You know, it was kind of interesting making that film with Oscar too, because in this film he has such an ominous, dark, you know, kind of messed up presence, and then to go and make a film where we were playing characters that, you know, he was playing the love interest, you know, he's this Russian pianist who's like very sensitive, and so that was kind of, you know, a lot of fun. But yeah, Madonna's amazing.
And Vanessa, you worked with Sir Michael Caine on Journey to the Mysterious Island. How was he like?
He's amazing. I love him so much. I mean, it's like you look at the body of his work and you respect him so much, and he's still doing what he loves, and he's so in the know. Like, he was telling me about this keyboard for the iPad, and I'm like, you're 77, I'm 22. I should know these things before you do. But he's awesome.
And finally, Jamie, for the Hangover 2, you play Stu's fiance.
Yeah.
How did all the furore over the Mel Gibson cameo affect the cast and crew while you were making it?
You know, I when I joined, Mel Gibson had already been out, but I really don't know why he was taken off. But you know, we got Liam Neeson instead, so that's pretty incredible.
He's cool.
Yeah.